Hello YouTubers, thank you so much for checking out our video. For those of you that don't know us, I'm Trish.
And I'm Anna.
And we're with Just Dance. And in this series, we're giving tips to help you improve your posture, frame, connection, technique, and musicality in the common patterns of the rumba. And in today's video, we're going to be focusing on frame, connection, and technique. Today's video is going to be in the crossbody lead. So let's go ahead and get to it. First up, let's demonstrate what the crossbody lead looks like. Anna's going to lead and I will be following. We'll demonstrate it from a couple different angles and then we're gonna break it down. We have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. And we'll do it again from this angle. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick. All right, that is your crossbody lead. So essentially the leader takes the follower from facing one alignment and makes a half turn, and now we're facing a new direction. So it's a very useful tool to help us change direction and lead us into other patterns. So let's first go over our foot position. So Anna's gonna go over the leader's steps and then I will go over the follower's steps second.
All right, so here we go. We're gonna go left foot goes forward, right foot goes to the side, left foot closes to the right foot. Right foot goes back as you curve your step backwards. Then your left foot goes to the side, right foot closes to the left foot. Left foot goes forward, right foot goes to the side, left foot closes to the right foot goes back, left foot goes to the side, and then right foot closes to the left foot.
Okay, so for the follower, we have slightly different positions. This is one of those patterns where the leader has different steps than the follower. So we start out the same as the leader. We begin with the first half of our box. So just like she was saying, we're going to go for the followers back, then side, and then together. And now at this point, the leader's gonna curve out of the follower's way, and now we have a path to ourselves and we're going to use it. So followers are going to walk forward with their left, and then again with their right, and then one more time with the left, ending with a pivot turn. Now we get to dance a full box. So you're going to go back, side, together, and then forward, side, together. And those are your foot positions for the crossbody. We're gonna demonstrate that again together so you can see both parts. So we have the first half of our box, slow, quick, quick. The leader moves out of the way, the follower walks forward, and then the leader turns the follower into a full box. Slow, quick, quick. Okay, so next up, let's talk about our connection and our frame. Now, as you can see in this pattern, we're not breaking our hold. We're staying connected through the shoulder. The leader's holding the follower's shoulder blade and hand the whole time, but we are changing our dance position, which is also known as like our orientation towards each other. So we start out in our closed position. We want to be mindful that our arms are in front of the body and rounded like we've talked about in other videos. And we're going to maintain this frame as we dance the first half of our box. So slow, quick, quick. Now, Anna's going to curve out of the way. As she does that, notice she lowered her left hand, and we're both increasing tone here. That's something that's kind of hard to see in camera, but both of us are kind of pressing into each other to make sure our arms are staying in front of our bodies. So in other words, something that could happen at this time is the leader could give me tone, but I collapse. And so notice how I collapsed my arm and now I'm giving my partner nothing. And also the leader could have not done that, which would cause me to turn and face my partner instead of walking forward. So we both need to make sure we're doing our part to keep our arms toned and matching resistance. So we're gonna do that again from our box. We have slow, quick, quick, and here comes that increase in tone. So she's giving me this as she moves out of the way, and now while keeping me on her right side and maintaining this right angle position, I'm gonna walk forward. Then she's gonna close her feet here. Notice that her knee is still bent on this right leg. And so as soon as she completes her weight transfer onto that foot, not yet, she's gonna straighten her knee and it's gonna lead me to do a nice sharp pivot turn. So that's our quick. And now we're gonna dance into our box, back into our closed hold. So now we're back into the beginning position that we were in. So what you wanna keep in mind with your frame is keep tone in the arms. Followers, match the leader's resistance. So when they start to increase pressure through that hand, you need to match it and increase pressure back so that we can have a nice connection throughout. And then when the leader closes their feet and does that sharp twist in the hips, that's gonna cause the follower to turn really quickly. Kind of like if you're stretching a rubber band and you let it go and it increases speed and flies, that's what we're trying to create here in this crossbody lead. So we'll show you that again. We have our box, slow, quick, quick, slow, increase tone, quick. She's gonna increase that speed and then follow the follower back into the box step. Okay, let's show you from another angle. So now with Anna's back to you, we have slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. And we'll do that again with my back to you. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick. So that is our crossbody lead. Let's do a quick recap. So first we talked about our foot positions. The leader is dancing half of a box and then moves out of the way to allow the follower to pass and then finishes with a box. Whereas the follower dances half a box, walks forward, does a sharp pivot turn on their left foot, and then does a full box. We also talked about our frame and how we need to keep our arms in front of the body and rounded. We need to match resistance in our connected hands. And when the leader lowers their left hand and extends it a little bit away from their body and increases tone, the follower is going to match that resistance so that we can have a nice right angle position. And then from there, when the leader closes the right foot to the left, they're going to do a nice strong hip twist and rotate their frame over to the left, causing the follower to do a sharp pivot. That is your crossbody lead. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. And as always, hit the subscribe bell at the top so that you can get notified with videos that we post. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.